some second-year pieces. Watanabe swoops right in and lays it home. That was lacking, and he wants opposing teams to respect Brooklyn Nets as a basketball.
Last season with Miami, and this is a good opportunity for the Nets to get a look at him and what he brings to the table. And I think like obviously.
Back from Joe. Niang can't hit the three. Watanabe unable to flag it down, and Niang floats it in.
And you mentioned the shooting. I think that's the one aspect that you watched if it would develop. And granted, it was back in that 2021 season, the last one that he played. The lineup for Brooklyn, there's a lot of competition across the board with some players coming back from injury, and also a lot of these young guys. You see Cam Thomas out here, performances, you count out to put the ball in the bucket.
Sumner does that there. At some point, you are called upon.
And that's the challenge, especially as a young player.
Niang.
He can score in a variety of ways, and that's where it gets exciting, I think, in the development of his offensive game.
Here's Milton. Stomps on a dime and finesses the bank. Morris gets a clean look and hits another. And Thomas up ahead with it. Sumner Euros and finishes. Gives the Nets.
Some tough defense by Cam on one end.
As Joe takes it right back. Up ahead, Chioza. Edwards connects. On a three, Durant likes it.
Edwards had his opportunity last year.
That'll drop plus the foul.
A little bit more than he was able to step up to, but overall, I think, every individual, but you got to get stops.
And Edwards and Watanabe combined for one there. Second chance at Korkmaz. Sumner and Duke getting ready to check back in for Brooklyn as Korkmaz.
I've done defensively, and that's a big aspect of what he brings to the table with how he can defend on the wing, defend on the perimeter, and he has certainly added to that.
He also told us he was getting a nice repertoire of restaurants from Joe Harris in Brooklyn. Is that three?
You guys are very thoughtful on your recommendations.
That's right. Joe knows food.
You gonna give Megan some of the recommendations?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Korkmaz banks it in high off the wing. Korkmaz, nice little setup. And the flush.
As for Philadelphia not playing in this half, but this is an important time and important minutes for many of these players.
Springer scoops it in, plus the foul.